Today is October 18th, 2020. Our learning objective, anatomical planes and directions are a pivotal part of healthcare. All right, students will be able to, that's what the SWBAT is, identify 5 of 5 anatomical body planes and directions, anatomical position, prone, supine, cephalic, and thoracic, amongst others. All right, here we go. How many people know what this position is? How many people know what this position is? Okay, it is the anatomical position. It is where anatomical planes and directions start. Okay, so anatomical position is a standardized method of observing or imaging the body that allows precise and consistent anatomical references. Okay? All right? Go that way. All right. When the anatomical position, the subject stands erect, okay, facing the observer. So if I was here and the observer, whoever the doctor or nurse or whoever it is standing in front of me, I'm standing erect. That means straight up, okay? And I'm facing the observer, all right? The upper extremities are placed at the sides. My upper extremities, that would be my arms, are placed at the sides, okay? And my palms are facing forward, okay? Not here, but facing forward, okay? Feet flat on the ground, okay? That is what anatomical position textbook is. Okay? Let's move on. Reclining position. If the body is lying face down, it is in the prone position. You need to remember that. Prone position. Okay? If the body is lying face up, it is in the supine position. Okay? So, for example, on the prone position, if somebody had just came out of a back surgery, most of the time they are going to be in a prone position. They're going to be lying face down. Okay? Supine, meaning being on your back. Okay? So you can remember that as supine. You have a spine back here, right? So if you're lying on your spine, that will be supine, right? I need to coin that, don't I? I mean, really, I need to have that registered, right? You know, I mean, Mike can make me a couple dollars off of it. You know, Lord knows I need it. You know. Okay, so you have prone and supine. Okay, prone and supine. All right, ready to move on? All right. That happens. Okay. This gentleman here is in the what? Supine. Okay, supine position. I don't know where his legs are, but it look like it. Okay. Regional names, okay? Regional names are names given to specific regions of the body for reference, okay? So anatomical planes are used as reference points. So we don't have to talk so much, or we don't get things mixed up. Just like you learned last week about what? You learned about military time. Why do we use military time versus standard time? So we don't get things mixed up, okay? Examples include cranial, skull, thoracic, which is the chest, brachial, arm, patella, knee, cephalic, head, and gluteal, buttocks, okay? These are just examples. Okay? Are names specifically for the regions of the body just for reference. This is the most important part. Okay? Names given to regions of the body for reference. Okay? These are just your examples. Okay? We'll get back to those, but they are just the examples. Okay? Planes are imagery, flat surfaces that are used to divide the body or organs into definite areas and include mid-sagittal, medial, okay? Mid-sagittal. Now, you do need these. Mid-sagittal, parasagittal, frontal, transverse, okay? I am interested in mid-sagittal, frontal, and transverse. Mid-sagittal, frontal, and transverse. It's very important that you arrange your notes where you know or you can identify what is mid-sagittal, frontal, and transverse. Okay? All right? Mid-sagittal, definition, divides the body into left and right equal halves. Equal being the most important or operative word. Mid-sagittal meaning left and right equal halves. Okay? Sagittal just would mean left and right. Okay? It would be a line that may be over here, it may be over here, but mid-sagittal, sagittal is the plane. Okay? Sagittal is the plane. We're talking about three planes. There's three planes, mid-sagittal, frontal, and transverse. Okay? Mid-sagittal divides the body into left and right equal halves. Okay? Frontal or coronal, frontal and coronal are the same words. Okay? Spelled different, same meaning. Okay? Frontal means divides the body into front and back, or in more anatomical terms, anterior and posterior. Okay? I will ask you anterior and posterior. I'm just giving you front and back so that you will have, you're kind of new to it, so you have kind of a reference. But the correct term that will be on the quiz will be anterior and posterior. Okay? Anterior and posterior. Transverse. Transverse divides the body into top and bottom. Okay? Top and bottom, or the correct anatomical term would be superior and inferior. Sorry for that pause. Superior and inferior. Transverse divides the body into superior and inferior. Okay? Okay, we got it? All right, let's move on. Sections are flat surfaces resulting from cuts through the body structure. They are named according to plane on which the cut is made, including transverse, frontal, and mid-sagittal. Okay, so here are my planes. We'll go 1, 3, and 2. Okay? 1, 3, and 2. Miss Buford. Number 3 is what plane? Give you time. Look at your notes. Doom, 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 doom. Jeopardy. First of all, look at it. If this was the body, where is that plane going? Okay? Okay? Look at that. Okay? So if the blue part is the body, how is it cutting that person? What do you think? Wait a minute. Look at it. Mid-sagittal is what? Left and right halves, right? So which one would be dividing into left and right? What? 1. Correct. 1. So we know it's not mid-sagittal. Back to you, Miss Buford. So we know it's not left and right. Look at where the plane is going. Take a wild guess. Transverse. Here, it's cutting here. This number 2 is transverse. Number 3 is frontal, because we're going straight across. And the reason I'm going through this with you, because this will get increasingly more difficult here in just a second. Okay? You have here, and once you start picturing it, okay, you have to picture these images in 3D. Look at it in 3D. Just don't look at the picture. Look at it in 3D. Okay? So here is cutting across. So if I'm here, this would be an example. If I'm here, this cutting straight down into anterior and posterior would be frontal. Okay? Here would be what? Mid-sagittal. Here would be transverse. Now, it doesn't have to be here to be transverse. It could be here. It could be here to be transverse. It's just the cut. Don't look at the body. It's the cut. What is the body doing after the cut? Is it in superior, inferior? Is it in left and right? Or is it in front and back?